INDOKARIDOPITA is a coconut cake soaked in citrus syrup. It's rich, fragrant, and unbelievably Moorish. The coconut, the syrup, and that soft crumb, it's pure comfort and joy on a plate. To start our INDOKARIDOPITA, like any good syrupy Greek sweet, we need to start with the syrup. Going in with some water, fresh orange juice of course, some sugar, and of course, 1 cinnamon. You know it's my favorite. Turning the heat on to medium to high. We want it to boil a little bit. We don't want it to thicken into a syrup that we use for baklava. We still want it to be a little bit thin because the cake is going to be really spongy. It's going to absorb it really quick. So we do want quite a bit of syrup there. While the syrup is going, it's time to start our cake. Now, if you've watched my ravani video, you might find this method almost identical. We're starting off with our eggs. And you know what I'm like, you know I don't really enjoy recipes where I have to separate my eggs to my egg yolks. I like to add it all into the bowl. So eggs are in, time for some sugar and some vanilla bean straight in, half a teaspoon. And now we're going to whisk it on high until it's really light and fluffy and it almost triples in size. Perfect. You can see just how light and fluffy it's become. It's full of air. And now what we need to do is we need to stream our butter in really slowly. If we dump it all in at once, it's going to collapse. And we want to preserve as much air as possible in this cake mixture. So turning it back on, we want it fast. And stream it in really slowly. Now we're ready to fold in our dry ingredients. I'm going to take off my whisk. Now the flavor combination of coconut and orange is really something magical. We've got it in our syrup, which is now ready. It's still quite watery and that's the way we want it. And I'm going to add some orange zest just to elevate it even more. Works so beautifully with the coconut. I've just added a little pinch of salt, totally optional, but I love a little saltiness in my sweets. In go our dry ingredients. I've got self-raising flour here, straight in, already been sifted, and of course, our coconut. Perfect. And now we want to fold all those ingredients in really gently. We don't want to get rid of any of that air that we've whisked up, so we're going to be super gentle. And just go around the bowl and cut through. Perfect, it's all combined. Now the batter for this cake is actually quite thick. We're going to add it to our tray and we're going to use a nice spatula to make it nice and smooth. Ready to bake our INDOKARIDOPITA. I'm going to pop it in the oven at 170 degrees Celsius, fan forced, until a toothpick comes out clean, usually around 30 to 40 minutes. We'll see how we go. Our INDOKARIDOPITA is ready to be soaked in syrup. It's golden brown. First thing we need to do is just get a little skewer and poke holes all over. And now that our cake is hot, I'm going straight over it with our syrup so it can soak it all in. I'm going to do it in batches first. Let that first amount soak up and then we'll add a little bit more. Now that our syrup has soaked into the cake, we can add a very, very generous layer of coconut right on top. Time to get the briki out and enjoy a slice. And like I said, if you've tried my ravani recipe, you'll definitely love INDOKARIDOPITA. Coconut lovers, this is for you.